The Stealth, and ladies and gentlemen, last time I left off, I'm at the point where I need to start painting, and I got to paint basically three subsections. One, I got to paint the body of the car, which I got most of it painted with a flat black, which that's basically what we're going to leave it as. We'll probably do a little dry brushing on there, just because you're not going to see the bottom of the car, but you can see where I got the initial paint on. I just need to go back in and finish painting that. The main body, I got it mostly painted. I'm going to have to wait a couple days before I can touch it because it's still a little tacky, and I got a few little spots I need to paint. And I cheated. I believe in cheating, and I used rattle can gloss black because the car is going to be gloss anyway. And sometimes it's easy to paint a flat and then put future on it, or just use a rattle can and you get the same effect. But anyway, I got that painted. I had half of it painted, then I had to put the mirrors on and basically finish painting that. But I did get the lights in, and let's see if I can do this here, if everything goes according to plan. We got the lights on. I got the top headlights, got the bottom headlights, and we got the rear tail lights going. The only lights are not going to be lit are the side lights here. I mean, you could, but it's just one of them, and I'll show everyone in the picture what I'm talking about. There's a room in there, but there's not either, and this is just simple lighting, and this is basically what we are going for. But anyway, got them all lit up, so we are good to go. Now I'm at the point where I got the lights in. I got to finish painting, get everything assembled, and then I gotta get the wires through the body of the car, and then we'll be good to go. But I didn't get to paint this yet because I had to do a little, gotta find the colors for it. It's basically light gray for the interior, and I'll show everyone. The car is basically a light gray, kind of a dark gray dash, so basically a two-tone. And where's the other picture? There it is. You can see where it's kind of light gray and then dark gray there. So anyway, now we ain't going to add none of the little interior. We're just basically making it simple. I mean, you're not going to see most of that anyway. But anyway, I got to paint dark gray, and then the light gray, and I always like to do a little bit of washes in the car just to bring out the detail. But anyway, that's what we're doing on the interior. Let me find Mr. Lights here. This one. You can see where the yellow lights on the car, those won't be lit, but we got the major ones lit. Anyway, if the car was bigger, you probably could put some pretty good lights in it. You might be able to put some micro ones, but anyway, we're going to leave it like it is. But anyway, that is where I am on Mr. Stealth. The Gernsback, I'm going to probably build this, but I may hold off for a week or two because, and it's rare that I ever see a tank kit that comes out that I really want, and that's the Mini Art Charo tank. This is basically a ball tank. I've been wanting one. I saw this and I wanted it when it came out, and it came out this week, and I have one coming, and it should be here Tuesday, Wednesday, so I'm looking forward to it. I think it's just one of them, I think it's just odd enough to be built, and I really want one, and I think it needs to have a 1/35 scale female tanker to go with it. And so anyway, I've been trying to find me a female tanker, and I think I got one in the shed, so try to scope that out, or unless I can find a resin one that I like really well. But anyway, that's coming, and I'm probably going to build that instead of the Gernsback. But anyway, that's a cool looking tank. However, I'm thinking about changing something. This is basically, I'm not a real big fan of, I do like that decal over their decal sheets. I know it's supposed to be a fantasy tank, but it's based off the World of Tanks ball tank, and I'm thinking about doing basically that type of tank there. I like the green with the red stars, but I do like the tank tread cover. I like that, and I may add lights to it. I mean, it wouldn't be that hard, but I want to put it on a little pedestal display base. So anyway, That's what my game plan is. However, subject to change. But anyway, I like this weathering. You know, it's more. I just think it looks cooler than the mini art one here. But anyway, we'll make it work. I just think that's just badass. So I had to get one. So the mini tank's coming, and we'll probably end up doing that. See, it's kind of plain, but I think the cover on there will look pretty darn slick. But anyway, that's just me. I think it's just up my alley of what. There's decal sheet. It's all right. I wouldn't. You know. Might be able to use the stars, cut them off the white. Of course, it basically did that like the T-34 markings. But anyway, who knows? We may. But anyway, camo one ain't bad. But anyway, we'll work on that when that gets here. But anyway, that's what I've got going on today. We're gonna probably start the ball tank. We're getting ready to hopefully start painting. I'm trying to my darndest to try to get the gray on there today, and we're getting the base color on the Stealth. So that's what we got going on today, so stay tuned for the next exciting episode.